Blendspace is a site where you can create a multimedia project or a lesson or even create a digital portfolio for you to use as a teacher or as a student. So you can sign up using either information that a teacher gave you, or you can sign up through your Google account or any email address that you have. I already have a Blendspace account, so I'm just going to go back and press login. And I'm going to log in. I use my Google account wherever I can because it just makes things easier for me, but do whatever's comfortable for you. So now I'm in Blendspace. You're going to notice on the left-hand side you can look at the lessons that you have created. If you're a teacher, you could set up classes. If you're a student, you probably will just see the classes that you're enrolled in. And then there's a gallery of pre-made projects. So I'll show you a pre-made project. Just by typing in your search words, you can find things that were created. You can see who created it, how many times it was viewed. So I'll just click on something. If you're a teacher, you can use these for your lessons if you're looking for some objects, some resources, not objects, sorry. But here's basically what one looks like. It would look like a grid. You could set your grid up in different ways. I'll show you in a few minutes. And then you can add videos. You'll see there's a picture of a video. You can add images. You can add a slide. This is a PowerPoint, so you can add documents such as PowerPoint or Word or Excel for students to open up. You can. This is a link to a website. I think it's a matching site where the kids play a game. It says a short video, but it's a link to a website that has a video. This is a video such as a YouTube video would be embedded right into your Blendspace project, and then you'll see image, document. So you can post a lot of different types of files here or media, and this would be great for keeping a digital portfolio. So if you designed like many projects, images, PowerPoint, Word, you can keep them all here in one area. And if you want to see what you had done in the 5th grade, you can go to your 5th grade Blendspace project and you can look at all of the resources you had. Okay, so let's go back home and let's click on create a new lesson. So if you wanted, you'd press create a new lesson. Everything's going to be on the left hand side, and I kind of like this, the way you can search here as a teacher and as a student. You can do a YouTube search right from inside this window. So it's not going to take you out of Blendspace to another tab into YouTube. It's going to search YouTube right within inside here. So I'm just going to type in. So maybe you needed to find a video on animal adaptations. You can just search through YouTube there, click on this. It's kind of vicious, right? And then you can watch the video and see if it works for you. And if you liked it, you can just drag it over to one of the empty boxes and drop it off. So now you have this video that you think would be amazing to watch. The next choice would be a Google search. Just click on the G and you can type for Google anything that you want. It keeps your last search terms in the box and it gives you the choice between animals and web. So if I press web, it's weird that they're not finding anything. When I search again, no Google research. So let's just look up tigers. It's weird that they're not finding anything. So I'm thinking that my pop-ups are off or they're not being allowed on this site, because usually you would just come up with images and websites that you can browse through. But I'll show you some of the other features to get you started. One that you might like is going to be the computer screen. You can upload a file or media from your computer. So if your teacher wants you to post all of your writing assignments for the month on here, you can put them all in here and then share this one project with your teacher. So once I click on here, it's going to open up. These are past projects that I've put on. I'm going to press choose a file. I can browse to that file. and then I can select it and press open. It's going to bring it over here, and then I would need to drag it and put it where I want it to go. I can click on here and enter a label. Whatever you need it to be. You can choose a different file and bring it over. Okay. You can also just add text here in this first box. You might just want to say, oops, totally botched that one up. And you can use these editors as needed. So it's just going to say my portfolio. You see how small it looks though? So if I wanted to edit that, just click on the little pencil, and I need that to be much bigger, especially if it's your name, you know? And that's all that's going to be in the box, right? My portfolio, you can have all of your stuff in here. If you decide you don't like this template, just click on templates, and you can choose a different layout that works for you. Okay, some other areas over here. If you use Google Drive, you can open up any of your Google Drive accounts. You just have to add your account to here. If you use Dropbox, you can insert any of your Dropbox files here. This star would be just a bookmark if you want to bookmark some websites. Educreations is another site. You can pull lessons from over there, and you can pull lessons from Guru as well. Okay, so if you want to insert a web page, which is kind of nice, you can just click on a website and copy their URL and then paste it into here. And then they'll search for it, and once you have it, here's the web link, and you can pull it over onto your site. Say you know the website, you can just type it in. And then you just click on it and pull it over. So any of these choices over here, you can search for resources. They open in this little box, and then you just pull and drag them over to where you want them to go. The one thing we haven't pulled over yet was an image. I'm going to just get one from my sample pictures. Any picture that you have saved on your computer, you can pull over. And then it opens up right here. You can see that's an image, that's a Word document or a PDF. This is a publisher document, a web link, and a video. So it's a great way to pull lots of resources into one area. Now it auto saves, so I don't have to do anything to save it, but I could give it a title. And that's all I have to do to give it a title. It's still saving and will be on my home screen. And then if I want to share it, I just press the share button. And I could share it out with this link. I could send this link to my teacher. I can print out a QR code for my teacher to scan to see my project. I can email it to her. I can embed it into my website. I can choose the privacy. If I want anyone to see it, only me. As I'm a teacher, so I have the choice as only my students can see it. So you do have some privacy settings. I don't think as a student you'll get this collaborate, but you can share some of your projects for other people to edit. So that is basically Blendspace. All you're doing is searching resources and pulling them over, or documents and pulling them over, and then you can embed them or share the lesson link of the project that you created. So remember, go to blendspace.com, it's free, and get started.